Well, despite the pandemic, the Buffalo School District says that its graduation rates are much higher than years past. The rate of those getting diplomas jumped by 11% throughout the past 4 years and is now just over 76%. But is last year's jump more a product of the pandemic than student success? Jim Heaney from our nonprofit partner investigative-post has the story tonight.
Until last year's pandemic, students had to pass 4 Regents exams in core subjects in order to graduate from high school. However, last year those state exams were canceled. All seniors had to do was pass their class for the school year. That earned them an exemption from the Regents requirement. And in Buffalo Public Schools, more than 400 students received one. The result? Graduation rates in Buffalo schools jumped by almost 12%. That's according to data from the State Education Department. Buffalo School Superintendent Kriner did not mention the exemptions when he boasted of the higher graduation rates back in January. In a press release, Cash proclaimed he was, quote, extraordinarily proud of the class of 2020 for showing grit and resilience under the adversity and turning a, quote, negative into a tremendous positive. Also left unsaid was the district's generous grading policy. When in-class instruction was suspended mid-March of last year, students with a passing grade were given a passing grade for the school year. Those failing were permitted to do extra credit work to bring up their grades. My reporter, Lane Dowdle, asked school officials how many students got a passing grade that way. She couldn't get a straight answer. Depending on the high school, as many as 64% of seniors used this grading policy in Regents exemption to earn a diploma. On balance, more than 1 in 5 graduates earned a diploma this way.
I think anybody who's being honest with you would tell you that there were students who were struggling to pass exams multiple years. And all of a sudden, not having to pass the exam gave them a pathway to graduation that they would not have otherwise and had not otherwise achieved.
One reason for the exemptions? Many students had held off taking Regents exams until their senior year, or had taken them in earlier grades and failed.
The bottom line was they had way too many Regents to take in their 12th grade year, such that they were not prepared if the Regents were canceled.
District officials, when pressed, eventually conceded the exemptions helped boost the graduation rate.
It's a small factor compared to all of the work that had been done, the prep work that had been done in previous years.
Last year's graduation rate improved to 76%.
So I really feel like we are where we were supposed to be as far as graduation rate.
Radford, the parent leader, is skeptical of how the district is achieving its higher graduation rate.
Those kind of grading policies are policies that help the school district because it pushes up the appearance that the kids are actually learning. It makes it seem like they're accomplishing something, they're achieving something.
For Channel 2 News, I'm Jim Heaney with Investigative Post.